Hi, thank you and welcome. Very helpful. Xfinity Mobile is absolutely worth it and will kill the competition, especially if more people know about this little bit of information. When you call them up and you ask them questions, like I had many questions, the reps are not trained sufficiently to answer all your questions. And maybe they're not trained on purpose. So, this specific question I had is, okay, so I'm signing up for a $12 plan because that's the Xfinity $12 gigabyte plan. It's fantastic. Obviously, they want you to sign up for the unlimited, but if you're not that into using the internet constantly throughout the day, every day, or watching videos out and about, which I don't do, you don't need anything more than a gig. But they will get you because there's always apps running in the background. Now, the question I had for them was, now signing up to this plan, how can I control my usage? Well, they show you a little app, which is fantastic, the Xfinity mobile app, and it'll show you exactly what your usage is and how to not pass your usage. Right? That's what they tell you. It really doesn't tell you anything. It just tells you, okay, look, by the big gig you have 0.2 gigabytes, which is rather strange. But you'll see in August when I started, I rarely use the phone. I mean, I might go in and look at a few emails. Maybe I probably used for the whole month, officially used with my knowledge, maybe 500 megabytes, half a gig, almost half a gig. And here, right off the bat, in the beginning of the month, I have 0.2 gigabytes. And I know that's not accurate because I haven't done anything. I strictly ensured that I didn't touch the phone. So that's a little fishy, but we'll see how it goes throughout the day. Maybe it's just an automatic at the beginning of the month. They just shoot out a number. But it should stay there. Okay? But this is what helped me in September, and I'll explain. So I asked the customer service rep, listen, how do I do this? They told me about this app, blah, 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 but there's no detail. I told them, listen, is there anything running in the background on the phone that you can turn off? And they told me, listen, the phone comes set up to not use data, period, and you'll just be using what you normally use, and that's not true. So what you have to do, I discovered after the first month, is you go to your settings. There's two areas I want you to look at, and the first one will be right at the top, cellular. Now you can control your cellular data completely. You can completely shut it off, and no matter what app you touch on the phone, it will not access data. It'll require you to be on Wi-Fi. That's number one. The other option is you go to General, which is hidden, and you go down to Background App Refresh. Now the other piece I just showed you I didn't use to get that low usage in September, but I'm just showing you another option. If you want to turn it off and on when at will, that'll ensure you're not going over your gigabyte of usage. Or if you just want to use two, still at $24 for 2 gigs for the month, it's fantastic. So you come in here and you can first of all, it's Background App Refresh, Wi-Fi. Okay, I leave it only on Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi on cellular data. You have that option. But for example, if I want Amazon to constantly refresh, let's say I want to be notified when a particular item is on sale or has lowered its price. If I don't have this on and I'm out and about, I will not be notified. So since I don't care about anything that Amazon is doing, I'll just shut it off. Only while I'm on Wi-Fi will it refresh. And of course it'll refresh once I open the app anyways during Wi-Fi. Now if I'm on the app with the data on and cellular like I showed you, you can look at that. It'll update once you open the app. You can look at it. As soon as you close it, and how you close apps, you go here, swipe up, and you're done. It's closed. You won't receive any notifications. That's the next step. you can turn your notifications off. Now, because you have this background refresh only on Wi-Fi, if you go to turn your notifications on, that will automatically turn this back on for each of these apps. So for example, let's take a look at background notifications here. So if, let's say, I turn this these notifications are on, so obviously if you turn these on, it needs data to be able to access that notification. Now, because cam scanner is something that I need to be notified for certain reasons, it'll come up. It's that simple. So that's it. Number one, I'll run through it again just to show you. That's my two of my 6 children. I love them so much. That's Andrew and Michaela. I love them to death. Anyways, so we'll do this again. Cellular data. If you're a senior, you want to shut it off completely. You don't use data, period. You just need the phone for phone usage and messaging capabilities. Okay? Something else I'll show you at the end, which is called iMessage. I recommend you turn it off because iMessage needs Wi-Fi or cellular data. Anyways, here's cellular data. You can shut it right off, period. You will not be able to access your apps even if you press on it. So I'm on Wi-Fi right now, so it'll access. But if I press an app and I'm on, the cellular data is off, it'll tell you not accessible. Okay. As for the background app refresh, this is really all I did to lower my usage. Turned all of these off. Only the ones that I need. Oop, did I just turn that one on by accident? I don't need Steam on. I don't use that. That's just for a password I need for my son's access to Steam. Perspective, that's a new app I just downloaded. Pebble will always be on because I use my Pebble watch, which I love. Memento, that's a new app. I'm going to turn those off because I don't need those. Those are journal apps I just downloaded. I'm trying to see which one's the best one. But anyways, hotspots. You need to have that on, and I'll show you what that is. So that's basically, you can control what's running in the background. If you keep these on, if you keep these apps on, it will use up your data way over 1 gigabyte. And that's what happened to me the first month. So those are the two areas. Now remember, if you turn this off, background app refresh, but you'd like to be notified about something, you go to notifications. Where is it? Here it is. If you turn on the notifications, it's going to automatically turn that on. So remember, if you need notifications, obviously, how are you going to get those notifications unless you're on cellular data? Okay? Now, let's go to messaging. Messages. Turn iMessage off. iMessage, if you're familiar with WhatsApp or Kik or all those other messaging apps, they use Wi-Fi and data or cellular data. You'll use it up if you're on iMessage. Plus, people can know when you're on there or you're not on there. Turn it off. That's for your text messaging. Just leave it off. You don't need it. It's a gimmick. Apple and all these companies want you to do that because you're using data and you're using their services. If everyone sticks to text messages, you're not using cellular data. Okay, great. Hopefully this was helpful. I need your comments to update this video. For any information I may have confused someone with, or it wasn't clear, or misinformation for any reason, because there might be updates, iPhone updates that may change a few things. Just let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I highly recommend Xfinity Mobile. You can only pay $12 a month. Now you'll read ads that say, okay, there's a catch. Sure, what's the catch? You gotta have internet at home. Obviously, who doesn't have internet at home? Who doesn't have TV at home? You can't buy internet without TV because it's more expensive. That's the catch for them. But you pay what, $100 a month for a few channels and internet, high speed, super high speed internet with Comcast. You add an additional $12 for the service. If you just want the service, right now they have you can pre-order the iPhone 8 for $29 a month. Are you kidding? So you're paying about, $40 a month for a brand new phone, the latest phone, which you can upgrade after a year. I mean, it's a no-brainer. They're gonna kill T-Mobile. Going to kill T-Mobile and AT&T. Now the Xfinity Mobile is on the Verizon network. We just had a hurricane, outages throughout. My whole family's on T-Mobile. I used to work for T-Mobile. I love T-Mobile, but their towers are inundated. They don't have enough towers to support the amount of customers that they're getting. They're slowly moving into number 2 if they haven't already. I mean number 3. They took Sprint's position as top cell company, and they don't have the infrastructure to support the amount of customers they currently have. So everyone on T-Mobile had crappy service. You're talking, it's cutting in, cutting out with all the power outages, everyone on the phone. And Verizon, see, the phone will say Xfinity Mobile. Let me show you here. It'll say Xfinity Mobile, but it's actually Verizon. It's an MVNO. It's the term used for mobile reseller. It's a mobile virtual network operator. That's what MVNO stands for. And they're basically just selling the service wholesale and reselling it to their customers, and it's a steal. $12 a month, you can't beat it. Thank you very much for watching Mobile Freedom Enterprise. There'll be more paid content videos like this. I promise you they're worth it. I thank everyone so much for watching. Please subscribe, please like if you liked, thumbs down if you didn't. Let me know why, and I'll definitely improve. Thank you so much for watching Mobile Freedom Enterprise. Have a great day. So recording the next day. Is something else about Xfinity Mobile. Really the most important feature is that you will roam on Wi-Fi hotspots wherever you go. So you have this little app. So let's say you're somewhere in wherever you live, maybe 30 miles from there, wherever it is you go, where you might not usually go, so you're not sure if there's a Xfinity Wi-Fi hotspot, and you'd like to get free service and not use up your data. Let's say you like to have your cellular service off because you don't want it to be used, period. So you travel to one of these areas. So for example, here I know that if I go to Mayor's Cafe and Bagel Emporium, I could sit outside in the parking lot and capture free Wi-Fi. And here's more. They're all over the place. They are all over the place. So that's another great feature. Look here in South Florida. Let me zoom out. Give you an idea. And they're all over the place. This is basically my home area. Wow. Oh my God. Look at this. They're all over the place. 100 plus. So basically, you have Wi-Fi wherever you go. Truly. For free internet. And it connects automatically. You don't have to search for it. For example, here, I'm at home, so I get the Wi-Fi. If I were mobile, it would say LTE at the top. That's how you can tell. So, I mean, amazing. $12 a month. You can't beat it. Watch out, T-Mobile. Watch out, Verizon as well. Watch out, AT&T and Sprint. Xfinity Mobile is an absolutely fantastic deal. Thanks for watching.